I hope you guys are all having an efficient day. EasyAutoFix here, and today we're going to learn symptoms of a bad brake booster. The purpose of the brake booster is to decrease the force needed when pressing down on the brake pedal. This is why it's so easy to stop a 4,000-pound car. Here are the 3 types of brake boosters. Today we'll be focusing on the vacuum assisted brake booster since it's the most common. Here's the location on a Toyota Camry. And here's the location on a Nissan Sentra. The first symptom is having a check engine light on. A dysfunctional brake booster can have a vacuum leak allowing unmetered air to enter the engine. This causes more air than fuel in the combustion process, also known as a lean mixture, so this code may pop up. A lean condition can also cause random misfires, so you might get this code as well. Now you can read these codes by going to the parts store near you, and they'll most likely do it for free. Or you can buy the scanner that I have that's worth it, linked in the description below. The second symptom is the engine stalling when braking. When you press down on the pedal, atmospheric pressure enters the brake booster. If the diaphragm is torn, air will go through it and into the engine. This extra air can disrupt the air/fuel ratio and make your engine stall or have a rough idle. The third symptom is a hissy noise. You'll hear a constant hissy noise when pressing down on the brake pedal. This happens when the diaphragm inside the brake booster is torn, allowing air to pass through. If you hear a hissy noise without pressing down on the brake pedal, then you might have a faulty brake booster plunger seal. The fourth symptom is having a stiff brake pedal. A failed brake booster will make your car lose its brake assist. You'll notice the pedal will become incredibly difficult to press down, as if you increase the weight on a calf machine. This is the result of a torn diaphragm, since it won't be able to create a vacuum force to help move the master cylinder push rod, leaving the hard work up to you. This leads to the fifth symptom, a longer braking distance. If the brake assist in your car fails, you'll have to use a lot more power to hit the brakes. And as a result, it's going to take a lot longer for your car to come to a full stop. Now before concluding it's a bad brake booster, make sure to check other components, as these can cause similar symptoms. With that being said, I hope you guys learned something new today. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe so I can see you in the next one.